Oh, okay, same thing. Oh God. It's where they change the buttons up. Depending, even if they come from the same place, the buttons are different. That's what makes this a little difficult. And let me guess, if one gets through, I'm kind of screwed. Oh my God, I got 30 more of these to go. Oh God, that's a lot of them. Okay, still good. We're still good. Jesus. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Single one didn't get through. All right.
Freedom!
Yeah, those really are mini games. Your max health. Okay, sweet. Okay, so you get the precursor orbs. You do the little mini game that comes with them. And then you get a little bonuses. So now I guess we do the Lord of the Rings one. I know an ad's coming up soon too. I'm gonna wait it out. We'll wait out the ad. But yeah, if I were to do a multiplayer horror game, it would be similar to Among Us, except really dark, really scary. I guess it's, you know, it's all the same as Trouble in Terrorist Town, Town of Salem, Among Us. They're all effectively the same with their own aesthetics, kind of. If I were to do a single player one, I don't know what I would do, because single player, like, I prefer those games over multiplayer. Shit, what would I do if I could make a horror game of any kind? What setting would it be? There's a button to do it. I just don't have it set up, and I don't, like, I should have it set up by now, but I just don't. You know, if I don't know. I should have it set up. I just really don't. That's a bad thing on my part, because I don't have a touch, like a Stream Deck, but I have an iPad that's connected to Touch Portal that allows me to do like simple stuff like, you know, move my camera around, switch scenes. I do have I have a neat little TikTok thing, but it, I haven't had any crazy moments where the TikTok stuff's actually useful. You know, but it's for highlights and stuff, you know. I do have like a lot of stuff here. I just don't have like some of the basic stuff I should have. But yeah. I got some fun stuff, but not the automatically play an ad thing. Or not the automatically, but to manually play an ad. I played it a long time ago. I know I finished Fear 2 a long time ago. I played Fear 3. I didn't like it. One of my buddies and I would try to do the co-op on it, and it sucked. That was the main thing. It sucked. There we go. There's the ads. There's the ads for our minute 30. But those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're only 2 hours in. We still got 2 hours to go. Yeah. So yeah, we just wait on the ads to finish. Yeah, I could either do every 10 minutes, 30 seconds of an ad plays, or I could do 30 minutes and a minute 30 plays. And that's kind of the thing, like, I don't want an ad every 10 minutes. That's like a me thing. If I wait 30 minutes, that allows people to get hooked into the stream and enjoy, and then they have to watch, you know, some ads. You know, unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. Personally, if I could, I would only do ads where it doesn't interrupt the stream. It would just be like a banner at the bottom of the stream. That way it's not too invasive. That's really it. and I don't know. I don't know. It's just unfortunate that, you know, the stream gets broken up by ads. That's the very unfortunate thing. But okay, looks like ad time is over. At least on what I'm seeing in the chat box. So let's go ahead and hop back into the dream sequences. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I only have bronze on those? I guess so. I guess you gotta do it multiple times, I guess. I don't know. Either way. Okay, so there's a Matrix 2. That looks like Lord of the Rings also. Don't know what that is, but let's do this one. Hopefully we get another health upgrade, because that's what we really need. Yeah, the 2 towers did come out around this time, because that's exactly what that scene is. Yeah. Oh my god. I miss when games did this, when they would like include like a lot of pop culture references, and like they would kind of, oh, what is the best movie and why is it? Listen, there's a lot of films I have not seen, and Matrix is one of those. Oh, okay, so you have to move and then they... my wife and I, we just recently watched all of the Indiana Jones films. And there's only like one good Indiana Jones movie too. But I've never seen any of the Matrix films. Kind of wish those buttons would show up just a little bit earlier, that way I know what I need to hit. Oh no, no, come on. Dude, sometimes they're coming up too quick to where I can't react with the appropriate button, man. This is... No, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. Okay, 20 more. Oh my god, look how fast they're coming up. Why doesn't he just like smash the ladder off of the wall or something? Why can't that be? No, I pressed the button. Fuck you. Hopefully this is the last wave. Oh my god. An embarrassing story? Give me one moment. I'll have to think of one. No, 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 no. Okay, shoo. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow, that was deep.
An embarrassing story. Let me think of one. Okay, I got uppercut unlocked. So this story's more for like people who've been in the military and kind of understand how things work. So like whenever you go, so they have these things called Soldier of the Month boards or promotion boards. I sat in on a Soldier of the Month board, and pretty much you get into your dress uniform. They make sure all your measurements are correct. You're wearing it properly. They make you do some marching movements in a small room or a big room, depending. Then you have to sit down in a chair. You have to answer a bunch of questions about regulations and, you know, interpretations and scenario-based questions on, like, if a soldier is sexually assaulted, what do you do? If a soldier's caught drinking and driving, what do you do? Just kind of that kind of general thing. You know, it's a lot of trying to see what kind of leader and what kind of soldier you're going to be, or what kind of leader soldier you are. So when you don't know the answer to a question, you cannot say that you don't know. You cannot say that. So my go-to was always like say, like the regulation for the wear and appearance of the Army uniform is AR 670-1, and they'd ask you like, you know, what is how long can a male's hair be on their head? And like my go-to, if I didn't know the answer to the question, I would say, you can say I don't know, but you can't just leave it at that. My go-to would always be, I do not know the answer at this time. However, I can find the answer in AR 670-1. And you know, that was my go-to. Like, I cannot find it. Like, I do not know the answer at this time. However, I can find it here. That's what they want to hear. They want to know that you know where to find the answer. So I'm sitting in on a board. This is like my 4th or 5th board. I've been to a ton of them. They're a breeze for me. And first sergeant, you know, the guy, your main guy almost, he's one of the top head honchos of your unit. He asked me a question, I didn't know the answer to it, and I flubbed my go-to. I said, I do not have the time, however, and then he gave me a look. I have my NCO behind me, and all I hear is her go, and because I knew I had fucked up because I had just disrespected a senior NCO. And then like I'm sitting there, you have to sit perfectly still, I'm sweating bullets, and it was just a bad time. They gave me so much shit, and you just gotta sit there and take it. But oh well. I really, like, I didn't dwell on it too long. Okay, we're back here. I guess we come back here multiple times to kind of see how this area progresses and how it, I guess, evolves a little bit. Okay, there's one. But yeah, I was sweating bullets. I was like, what the fuck did I just say? Yeah, I thought I was about to be dropped in my dress blues. And those things, man, you cannot get up and down in them things easy, man. They are tight on you. Your pant legs have to be straight. Your belt has to be on the correct way. Has to be aligned with the gig line. It can suck. Okay, where are the other 3 at? Come on. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm not giving medical advice. You know, I can, you know, give you a few ideas of what things could be. But yeah, that was definitely one of the most embarrassing parts of my military career, is telling my first sergeant I don't have time. Besides me crying at the top of Treadwell Tower, that was terrible, but because I'm naturally scared of heights, but like other than that, it really wasn't that embarrassing or bad. But yeah, go ahead and ask away, my man. Where's this last one at? I know I just saw him. Kind of looking in the sky to see if there's a beacon or something. Tell me where it's at. Oh, come on. Seriously, where's this last one at? Oh, there it is. But I can answer most questions. Most, not all of them, but most. Okay, hold up. I had an operation 2 days ago, and yesterday it got from the nurse. It got from the nurse's change at work, and it worked fine today, and I had to do it myself, and it was stuck because of dry blood. I drench it in alcohol, and it loses, but it started to bleed a little, and now freaking out a bit, but I don't know what to do. This is a little... Okay, hold on. Let me read this. I don't know what to do. It's leaking in the incision right now. It is open, and I'll let it air dry. We'll put it back bandages. Let's see. Operation. Yeah. So you're in the middle of it. You're doing your own dressing change. So just cover it. You put bandages on it. It's going to bleed unless you have bandages on it. Yeah, put bandages back on it, because pretty much what happens when you remove bandages is, like, sometimes you'll debride the wound, which means pretty much take the scabs off of the wound. But drink it in alcohol and it loses, but it started to bleed a little bit, and now I'm freaking out and don't know what I mean, one, I don't know what kind of operation you had, but definitely just put pressure and bandages on it, because that's what the point of a dressing change is typically if you have an operation that requires multiple dressing changes, it means it's probably going to leak and or bleed that requires those bandage changes. So step one, don't freak out. Don't freak out. There's no point in freaking out. But if you're doing your own dressing changes, it's to be expected that you're going to bleed or leak something a little bit. It's nothing serious. They probably should have told you that in your discharge instructions, which I would also look at if I were you. I would look at your discharge instructions, because typically they'll tell you what to expect. Okay, is this the last dude? I hope so. Yes, it is. But yeah, just reapply the bandage, and it'll be Gucci, I promise. Especially if you're doing your own dressing changes. But yeah, but before the medical question came through, yeah, that was the most embarrassing when I told my first sergeant that I don't have the time for his question. I was sweating bullets. Because I was all cool, like I had the board under my control, I knew what I was doing. And then the second that came out, it all went downhill from there. Come on, though. I need to start jumping. Like, I know I have a jump button. Come on. We're literally right. Okay, I was about to say, we're literally right on top of them. Okay, mission complete. But I did cry during basic training. Oh, thank you for the follow, Garrett. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to leak. It's a dressing. It's going to bleed, it's going to leak. That's kind of to be expected. But yeah, but let's see. You couldn't say you misspoke and say again. But yeah. Besides telling my first sergeant that I don't have the time for his question, I cried at basic a couple of times actually, because they stick you on top of this 3-story tower that you have to rappel down, like you're playing like Rainbow Six Siege, how you rappel down the side of a building. Like I had to do that. I did it. It wasn't pretty, but I did that. It was fun though, now that I look back at it. Let's see, we did that thing, didn't we? What else do we gotta do? Okay, never mind.
Bud base, this is Orange Lightning. Do you read?
Yes, Daxter, but you don't have to use call signs or...
Unit 1 returning to base ASAP on the QT. By the way, was I supposed to pick you up something at the store? Cow milk, maybe? Or some old guy fiber? I keep thinking I've forgotten to do something. You know, something important. I can't help but think...
Oh, look, there's Jack.
That's it! Hang on, buddy!
There's no way we're almost done with this.
Talk to you later.
There's no way.
Over and out! 10-4, or whatever.
Let's see here. Why is it dropping bombs? It's literally dropping bombs on the civilian population. Is it a long game? We'll find out soon enough. Or long enough, we'll see. I know Jack 2 is long for sure. Okay, I ran right over that mine. And that one. We literally just did a donut. I mean, if I stay far back enough, like, I don't have to worry about getting hit, because I think I just have to follow it. Yeah, I guess I'm just following it around. Like, I don't even know, like... Oh, shit. Okay, well. Okay, that's a short-lived experience.
Oh, sorry, buddies. Didn't your mom tell you to stay out of the street? That little furry dude, get in!
I know that voice actor. I can't remember his name, but I know I've heard that voice in several games and TV shows.
Welcome, dude. Simon's the name. I'm Osmo's son. Pop said he hadn't heard from you for a while, so I tracked you down pronto with the radio. It's a good thing.
Was that a Finding Nemo reference?
Right now in a big tanker in the port. You ready to party hard?
Them saying dude back to back? I think it was.
Why is that last exterminator company still operating?
The owner, Osmo, has proven difficult to discourage.
Well then, help him down the path of despair. I can't have this Osmo interfering with my plans. We finally infiltrated Haven's security walls. I don't want some wrinkled old exterminator getting in my way.
I have it handled, Great One. I assure you. He's got some new hired help, but it's only a matter of time before I
Close him down soon. Or else I'll be doing some exterminating myself.
But no, I couldn't say I misspoke, because the thing is like when you're in a board, you gotta be careful not to dig yourself into a hole, because that's what people do. They keep talking. The goal is you don't want to talk too much. Okay. Collect 30 gems from the tanker. All right. So we gotta kill 30 of these things. At least. There's gonna be more, but... fuck, I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh well. Nope. There's gotta be like a few more gas weapon upgrades. At least a few more. Besides the hover ability. Okay, that's a new enemy. At least new to Daxter. Oh, is it just gonna spawn enemies? Yep. I think I need to go up that lift is what I need to do. Grab this really quick. Okay. Yeah, that thing's gonna keep spawning them. I could just farm the gems there, but I'm not going to. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. One thing I do miss from basic training is the gas chamber. That was like hands down my favorite part of basic army training. Because you go in, you have a gas mask on, and they tell you to take it off for like a split second to put her right back on. That way you get a little bit of gas in your mask. That way you just get that little bit of a taste. That way you kind of know what's about to happen. And you go into the next room, which is where they're actually creating the gas. And then you have to take your helmet or your gas mask off completely, recite the soldier's creed, and they make you do that. That way you take a few deep breaths of the stuff, and man, let me tell you something, you can't fucking breathe, you can't think, your eyes hurt, your throat hurts, your nose hurts, everything hurts. But that was definitely one of my favorite parts of basic training, was the gas chamber. I wish I could go back just to do that, because like the entire time we were there, like, you know, it was between October and February. I was there those months, and my allergies were killing me. Let me tell you, like, when you get a dose of that gas, like, it clears your sinuses out, man. Like, it's just, you've never breathed so good in your life. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite memories of that, was the gas chamber. Because at first, like, you're like scared. Like you're breathing this stuff in. At some point, no, like it's called CS gas, except it's a non-lethal form of it. It's called CS, but it's non-lethal. But you breathe it in, it burns like hell, and you feel your throat tightening up. That's the main thing, it tightens your throat up. And damn it. But like once it gets so tight and like your eyes burn so much and your nose burns so much, that's it. It doesn't go any further than that. It's just really uncomfortable. Oh fuck, no. Damn it. Oh, there's something back here. How do I get to you? Or do I even want to try? Man, speaking of farts, we had this one dude in basic. His name was Long. He was this tall black dude from Detroit. And he had a stomach condition. I don't know what it was. I can't remember, and I'll never figure it out. Yeah, I'm not completing this game at all. Like, I'm not 100%ing this. I'm just playing to beat it. But 17 hours to just beat it? That's insane. But hey, we're here for the long haul. But his name was Long, and he had some kind of stomach issue. I don't know what it was, but he required this medication, and he ran out while we were in basic, and he started producing like this gas, and it smelled so awful all of the fucking time. And that's all he did was rip ass while we're standing in formation. Like, if you're behind him when you were running, like, you're just gonna have a bad day. It smelled horrible. Damn it. That's not what I meant to do, but that's what happened. It was terrible. Oh my god, we get lit up every fucking day because, like, not because of him, but like the drill sergeants didn't give a shit about his stomach condition. They did not care. And like, Jesus Christ, it was like the most rancid shit. And one day, oh yeah, he loved it. So like whenever we'd have a bad day, cause like when you go to basic, you're in platoons, which are like groups of like 30 to 45 individuals. And we were 3rd platoon. We were the shitbag platoon because we had a bunch of people who really just didn't care. I cared, but other people didn't. So they would hammer us hard every day with like push-ups, just physical punishments all the time, because we had people who just didn't give a fuck. And they would just fuck around, and then the rest of us would find out. Anyway, one day, one day, Long was tired of it. He was one of the shitbags too. He was just tired of basic. He was done with it. You know, he didn't want to be there anymore. You know, his stomach was hurting because of his stomach condition, and you know, he had these grotesque farts. I mean, absolutely rancid. No matter what he ate. But one day he decides, he says, fuck it, y'all. I'm going to eat the worst shit I possibly can every day. And that made him smell worse. I don't know how, but it just did. And that's really all I remember of that man, of him being a tall black dude with the worst farts known to man. It was terrible. And he's sitting there, he's laughing, smiling, and he just didn't give a fuck. He said, I told them that I got stomach problems, but they didn't want to listen. And he was fucking right. Jeez.